That's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are talking about artificial dreadlocks, and I'm going to be telling you all the things that I wish I knew. I'm going to be tackling some of the questions that I had before I installed them on my 5-year-old and what was really running through my mind, because as a mom of girls, I call myself mama girls, so as mama girls I feel like every other weekend I have to be thinking about my child's hair, and that is what first of all informed the decision for me to even start thinking about artificial dreadlocks, because the thought of going to the salon every other weekend, and also given that my child does not like she does not like the blow dry, and also her hair used to be a lot, like really good volume, until she we started this whole blow dry thing. So I was really looking for some way in which I can at least breathe from the whole weekend thing of going to the salon and all of that, and also how I could be able to just have peace of mind in all of this, that she doesn't have to cry all the way, the whole blow dry thing. So that is how I settled on artificial dreadlocks. But I feel like I made so many mistakes in this decision, and that is why I'm creating this video, so I can save you that time and I can also help you make an informed decision. Okay? So first of all guys, this is such a low maintenance hairstyle, or maybe you can call it protective hairstyle. I really like it, and the fact that you can even do this maintenance at home, it's so simple. As you can see, I'm just taking the gel, or rather the wax. I'm just taking the wax and then I'm applying it here using the tip of the tin's comb, and then just combing it through, and then twisting it. It's so simple. It's something that I even do with long nails. So I feel like to be honest, it's a very low maintenance kind of hairstyle, and that is really amazing, because anytime you feel like your child's hair is not looking good, you just take them to the bathroom, wash that hair, come out and just do that process, and it is so simple. If you are fast, you can do it within an hour. You have already fixed the child's hair and it's looking so neat, like she just went on maybe for a salon appointment. Okay, so first of all, that is what I really like. And guys, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to plug you guys with the exact place where we had this installed. Yes, so make sure you watch this video to the end so that you can see the exact salon where we went, because when you look around, when you begin to shop around, you'll be shocked at how much these things are. Most people are selling the hair alone, just these extensions alone, they range from 3,000 all the way to even 6,000 without installation. I see some people are even installing them at 6,300 Kenya shillings, actually 6,800 Kenya shillings. So I remember I did a lot of research, first of all, just to identify where I was going to have, you know, these hair extensions installed on my baby. And I remember going all the way to Dubois, or if you like, Dubois. Yeah, I went all the way to River Road. I was just trying to find them because I had already gone to YouTube, and I already knew how to install them. It is not a hard thing to do. It's very, very simple to do. And so when I already had this knowledge, I was like, now let me go and find these hair additions. And for sure, I thought the extensions would only cost maybe 1,000 or less. Yo, these things actually cost 3,000 bob, all the way to 5,500 at it, depending with the length. I was so shocked. But the good thing about doing research is that I was able to identify this place where they fix them, yani as in you buy at 3,000, or if you like 2,999 shillings, and once you have bought, they will install it right there for you. So that means that 2,999 shillings covers the cost of the blow dry, of course, washing your hair, blow dry, you know, fixing the dreadlocks, and even styling, which I felt was such a steal. I have actually not come across a cheaper option if you to go by the whole idea of artificial dreadlocks. So I haven't found that. In fact, where I live, they charge that 3,000 you know, for the shortest length. But where we had them installed, you choose whatever length you want, whether you want the shortest or the longest, it still costs 2,999 shillings. And ladies, please, just know that I'm doing this video in October of 2024. So in case you go there and maybe there's a change in pricing, please note that I gave you the rates as per October of 2024. Okay, higher, moving on swiftly. So the greatest mistake I made was the choice of length. I chose a very long extension for her, which I feel was not age appropriate. And so it was really hard to style. When I put the pussycat, sometimes she would go to school. By the time she's back, it's worn out. I would not recommend this length. No thanks. Don't go for this length. Go for the shortest. In fact, if the shortest can be cut into two, even better.
Of course. Gonna be your first day in a dryer, first time in a dryer.
For this kind of age, we also ended up using the dryer.
How are you feeling?
Which I felt like it was not a very good idea, given she is very, very young to be exposed to such level of heat. Even though we put the lowest heat possible. And I just feel it was not a very, very good idea for my child to go through this. Okay, even though she was quite excited, it was, you know, she was excited and scared at the same time.
All these days.
Guys, these artificial dreadlocks are made from Afro Kinky. That is the material they're made from. And the method of installation is crochet. They are normally crocheted. So I feel like I've already attached that video here, so you can be able to see how they are installed. And therefore they are painless. I would say they are painless. However, the wax that they use irritates the scalp for the first few days, so it's quite itchy. So I remember my child was a bit irritable the first few days. And as you can see, the length is very, very important when you're talking about a child, because you see, like here, they were styled really nicely, but again, they could not even fit in a shower cape, you know. So the hairline would remain outside, and that would end up just spoiling, as in they would end up just spoiling over time. So it takes 2 to 4 hours for the entire installation process. For us, I think we took about 4 hours because of course it's a child. Sometimes she wants to take a bathroom break and all of that. Yeah, and so that is why we took that long. And then the cost of retouch at this place, they do it at 799 Kenya shillings. That's about 800 Kenya shillings, which is definitely a steal. And then can you get your hair back? Definitely yes. Look at this. You know, we were able to stay with them for around 4 months, though you can go all the way to 9 months with this hairstyle on your head. So for us, we just took them out after 4 months, and it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to be able to remove one hair strand. Okay, depending with how it is, how the baby or how restless your child is, but generally this is it. But I think that when we mastered it, it was quite easy to continue. But when we reached out to salons to just ask how much they charge to take them out, it was 2,000 shillings. So they charge 2,000 shillings to remove the artificial dreadlock. And are you able to get your hair back? Yes, of course. It doesn't cut your hair because the method used to install is crochet, so it's just easy to remove. So this was her birthday. So on her birthday, I just felt I wanted to remove these things because I felt I even owed her an apology for putting such long things on her head. I remember at some point she couldn't even sleep properly, so they ended up really hurting her neck. So kindly, if you're doing this on a child, make sure it is extremely short. Okay. Yeah, what else haven't I told you? Yeah, so yeah, the removal price is 2,000. Yes, so the maintenance is just moisturization. You can moisturize with the water. Then there's also a spray that you can buy, which they will tell you at that point. And then washing. So I like that you can swim in them. You can even go to the gym in them if you are a gym person. So you definitely are going to sweat, but it is quite amazing to be able to just have these artificial dreadlocks. I think they are worth the hype. I can say that they are amazing. They are economical in the long run. So maybe you can consider installing them. So let's talk about the removal process, just in case you decide to wing it. If you're a winger like me and you're like, I'm gonna do it myself, I'll do it myself, no problem. So what I did is that I took this bottle and put in some water. Okay, so this is purely just water in this spray bottle. Though we used to have Miadi, the leave-in conditioner for Miadi inside. So it's just water, and I would spray it on the hair, of course, and then I would take a needle and just remove it, as you have already seen. Just remove it like that, and then very slowly. It takes a while. It's not as fast as you would undo braids. So you just do it slowly. And also I would detangle the hair with my hands, like with bare hands, without the comb. Okay, and of course, because I'm the one holding the camera, I am now showing you now like that. So what you'll notice is that there's a lot of build up, a lot, because of the many months that the hair had this artificial dreadlocks in them. Just look at that. There's a lot of build up, but it's not a painful process. The undoing is not a painful process. Yeah, there's some shading, just a little bit. I wouldn't say it will cut your hair, but there's just some bit of shading, as you can see. So it's not something that you're supposed to be scared that it's gonna spoil your hair. Okay, yeah, so as promised, this is the specific place where we had them installed. at EJ Mutana Hair Studio. It's at RNG Plaza in town. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I am so grateful. As you can see, there's a lot of build-up in that hair, of course, and therefore we just need to clean it up thoroughly, completely. So you can check them out. This video is completely unsponsored. Check them out, see whether you'd like to have your artificial dreadlocks installed as well. If you have found value in this video, please like the video, just like the video, and subscribe for more vlogs. We have amazing vlogs coming up, and ones that are already here. Yeah, so that you can also slay like this girl of mine. Isn't she looking like 10 over 10 minus nothing?